Yep.
Yes. Could you introduce yourself first of all?
So I'm Samet Güney Atalay from Refah Tümer High School.
Mm-hmm.
I am 17 years old and I've been in Turkey my whole life.
Okay. And which grade are you
I'm in
attending?
12th grade, so last grade of the high school.
Mm-hmm. So did you try the game app that we created?
Yeah, I tried it. I liked
So what? The first question, we have just 5 questions and you can give your overall ideas and you can also tell us your suggestions because your suggestions are very important for us to make the app much more effective. So the first question is, what do you think about the games in the created app? Are they useful? If they are useful, why? If they are not useful, why not?
I think they're quite useful as one of the most important thing in our generation is education, and something our generation likes is playing games. So mixing them together is a nice idea, and I think this game made a good job on it, on making the education system much fun and easier. I think the game was quite fun. I tried the mini games in it, and I think most of them were great. Of course, they could have some improvements, but this is a nice start.
Okay, so if you were the game designer, what would you change in the game?
If I was a game designer, well, I will start from the mini games itself, as they're the main part of the project. So the games were fun. Let's start from the puzzle game, as that was my favorite. It was simple, and actually it was quite challenging because missing the piece you had, like I just had it, but I misclicked it and it became another piece. It was quite annoying, but still fun. Was there any problems? No, I don't think so. I think
There was information under the puzzle.
yeah, there was a little image.
Yeah, and did you read it? Did you get the Did you learn something about the wind turbines?
I read the sentence, but I don't remember the sentence sadly.
But you learned something, or
But if I remembered it, it was a interesting fact. I remember that.
So it's in English,
Yeah.
but we're planning to make the app in different languages also, in Portuguese, in Turkish, and in Estonian, in Romanian as well. So the all partners' native language will be included in the app. So in that way, will it be more effective or not?
I believe it will be more effective.
So
as-
you will remember the information at that time.
Yeah,
Am I
that-
right?
That would be easier for me. As an example, there were other people like me, other Turkish students, but as I'm used to playing games in English and stuff, it was easy for me. But some of the friends we have here couldn't understand them. So having more languages mean it's being more, how to say it, accessible. And I think that will be quite useful.
Okay, thank you. What did you most like about the app? For example, puzzles you told me, and the others also. What did you? Oh, that's my favorite. You said.
So I liked the puzzle game as it was fun. It was a bit annoying, but I still liked it a lot. But if you ask my favorite part of the app, then it's, I think, the avatar section, making an avatar part. We made an avatar with Portugal flag and an American hat, a top hat. That could get some improvements. I had an idea like maybe you could add friends if you had registered and login, and maybe you could see their avatars and their scores. Maybe get a
There is
little
a
challenge.
leaderboard also.
Oh, cool.
There's a leaderboard, but you cannot see their avatars. So that could be a different thing that we can convert. Okay, thank you. What did you least like about the game? you didn't like? Ah, that's it.
I believe it was sound effects, I think.
Sounds. Okay.
So choosing sound effects might be sometimes difficult or maybe too easy depending on the game. But not to be rude, some of them were a little annoying and triggering. Some of them were maybe too long or too short. They were not terrible, but they could have some improvement.
All right. Okay, excellent. We talked about it. I already asked it. Do you think that students and teachers can use them for their courses? For example, if we separate the units, for example, physics, the blah 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 unit, blah blah unit. So can teachers and students use it for the lesson as a homework maybe?
To be honest, it would be a little beneficial for the people who already study at home, but it would be amazing for the people who hate to study at home. There are many friends of ours that hate doing homework and stuff. Maybe if it was sweeter or funner than how it was, maybe they could just do it when they're bored. That would be a massive improvement.
Maybe in long term, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we should say you will use this app for a month, so they will have time to do it. But after a month, it's okay. But if we say tomorrow you should do that, maybe it may not be effective, right?
Yeah.
Long term, right? Thank you. Thank you.
It was nice talking to you.
Exactly for me as well.